I'm going to show you how to change the blades on a commercial mower. I've already got the mower up in the air. As you can see, I've got it hoisted from a cable with a winch that is attached to a post. You'll need to secure your machine, get it up in the air, and if you look at the back of it, it's almost touching the ground. We could probably winch it up a little bit more. You want to get enough of it off the ground that you can get up under your machine and have room to work. And I'm going to show you how to replace your blades quickly. Safety is your biggest concern once you're under the mower. You want to make sure that your mower is secure, because these decks, especially on these commercial mowers, are very heavy, in excess of hundreds of pounds. I don't know exactly the weight on this one, so I don't want to say, but you're going to be faced with trying to hold that deck in the air, and you don't want to worry about it falling on you while you're under here working. So that's the most important thing I can tell you about this whole job, is making sure that your machine is secure. I put a block of wood here between the mower and one of the outside rings, a metal ring that comes around the circumference of the blade here, and that will stop the blade when we want to take it off. I choose to bring all three of my blades underneath the mower with me when I come under here, so I can take all three of them off at one time and be done with it. I bring a pull bar with me, a ratchet, which this is a 3/4 inch ratchet. This is a Gravely 260Z that we're working on. And to make it easier, I put a handle in my ratchet, and did you hear that? It's tight. So we have to break it loose, and as soon as we get it broken, you can turn it on off. When you put them on, when you put your blades on, you're going to want to tighten them really good and tight. The tighter you tighten them, the less chance you have of the blade tightening up by itself. If you hit anything, it can make it really hard to get off. I also do another little trick on these blades. If you'll notice right here where the hole is, I take a grinder and shave that spot so that it's a little bit rough right there. When I put it on here, when I put it back on the mower, I don't want it to turn. I don't want it to be slick right there and turn. And that's on the side that goes up against the bottom of your spindle. Just hand turn it back on, tighten it up, and I take my wrench, ratchet, and tighten it up. Now right here, if you don't shave that off, shave that paint off of there, and get it kind of rough, it'll have a tendency to slide with you, and you'll have a hard time tightening it up. And this one is tightening up with no problem, not moving at all. So that's what you want to do when you get up under here, when you tighten these things up. Make sure you get your mower secured in the air and it don't fall on you, because it can kill you. I'm pretty sure it could cut your breathing off, could break bones. You don't want to get in that situation underneath a mower. You might not have anyone that can come help you. So keep your safety in mind first. On the outside blades, this was the middle blade. On the outside blades, I usually will go to the outside of the machine. If I don't have to get up under it, I don't get under the machine. But usually on the center blade, there's pretty much no way around it other than getting under the machine. So hopefully this will help some of you guys that need a good idea about how to change your blades, and the way you lift your machine up. There's several different ways you can do that. I just choose a cable because it frees up everything on the bottom side. I can get to all the blades very easily. There's nothing obstructing my way, and I can't think of anything else, but that's the easiest way that I know of to change your blades. Just be safe about it. Don't want nobody getting hurt. It's not worth it. On a quick note, for those of you who may have never changed a blade, always put your fin, the fin of the blade, put it up. You can see it on my camera. Never put it down like that. Always put it up. Your blade, sharp side, fin up. And I'm going to show you how I do it from the outside. I showed you from underneath. This is the left hand side, the closed side. And you can't see from both angles because we only have the camera right here. I've already got the wood blocked under there. The only thing we have to do is just get our ratchet on it, get it in the right gear, and I usually will use a little bit of help, a pull handle. I call the pull handle a bar because they can be tight. So get that in place. Okay, everything's in place. I'm feeling up underneath to make sure everything's tight. And that one loosen with no problem. I take my pull handle and just take it off. And all I have to do is just spin the blade out, take the bolt off, I should say. When you put your new bolt back in, you're going to have washers and things under the bottom side of it. Make sure you put everything back just like it was. If you put them on the top, it's going to make your blade go deeper and be uneven with the rest of the blades. So make sure you put your bolts, everything back just like they come off. Check, make sure that you understand how everything comes apart so you can put it back together correctly. I'm just going by my sense of touch and screwing this back on. This is a relatively quick and easy process. About 10-15 minutes and you can have your blades back on. I'm just going to take my ratchet. I'm going to find my bolt. I tighten it hand tight. And I'm good. Got all three of them on and got about 15 minutes into it. Actually, it's about 10 minutes. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do, no problem.